So, we are very excited about talking to you guys tonight about the opportunity, and we're going to give you a lot of ideas. So, Pam is going to get us started on these first couple slides.
Okay, so the market is absolutely massive. Okay. And this is a really good slide for you to take a picture of because you need to rethink this often. And once in a while, when you need a checkup from the neck up, you need to think about this slide again. We have 163 million addresses in the United States. 163 million. Do you not think that we should sell at least $25 to every one of those addresses? I mean, $25, one item. One item. That's all. Just don't you think every household should have one item of Tupperware? So if we do that, that's $3.7 billion in Tupperware sold. That's a lot of Tupperware. And that is what we would do in a year if we sold just $25 a year to every household in the United States. This is our mission. This is our goal. This is our thinking. We need to think really, really big. How big can you think? Next slide, baby. Okay. I want you to do an exercise. How big can you think? What would your business look like if you truly thought bigger? What monthly team sales would you want to have? And write it down right now. What would you like your team sales to be monthly? If you were thinking big, what do you want your team sales to do monthly? How many active recruits does that mathematically require? Because I will tell you right now, it's $1,000 per active team sales member that we sell a year. So it is crazy. When we did $3 million, we had 3,000 consultants on our team. If we are going to do $1 million, that's 1,000 consultants. And so it's a basic average that in a year's time, you're going to do how many ever consultants you have on your team. It is not a skill for recruiting, it is a matter of math. It's the more people you ask, the more chance you have of hitting them at the right timing because it's all timing when it comes to recruiting. Skills is taught. It's a skill to sales is taught. I can teach you how to sell. Like when you heard Nikki say, Pam told me a long time ago how to do this. That's one of the selling skills that I teach. Is that when you want a decision from somebody, you give them two options, then they'll pick one, or they'll pick none, and you can go back at the drawing board. But if you just give them an open date book, they'll pick nothing, and they'll not get back to you. So always two options. Well, again, in sales, teaching that kind of dating and teaching how to sell product is definitely a skill. But recruiting is not a skill, guys. You're not doing anything wrong. You're not asking enough people and you're not asking them on the right time. So that's where we say, is that no, not now, or no, not never, because you get permission to go back and ask them again. How many active recruits do you mathematically require? If you want your team to sell, let's keep this, let's just say 5,000. And on the average, we are looking at champion with $500 a month. $1,000 in a year per active consultant. It's really not $500 a month, but for a team qualifying, you need to look at $500 a month on an active consultants. How many consultants will it take you to have 10,000 if that was your goal? How many consultants will it take you to have, 6,000, 9,000? What is your goal? 3,000. Some of you are not a manager yet. And so you're looking at 3,000. That means if you're going to have 3,000, you would have to have six consultants working your business and active consultants to get 3,000 in a month. Now you are a big part of that. And a lot of times your sales are way over 500 and they should be. In fact, if you're really active and serious about the business, you could probably do 3,000 on your own, but you need to have those six consultants. What scares you about thinking bigger? Is it, I don't want to recruit because I don't know what to tell them what to do? Or is it, I don't want to recruit because I don't, what is it? Put it in the chat. Why would you not recruit? What scares you about recruiting? And are your current actions daily aligned with your declared vision? If you want 3,000, are you holding parties? Are you recruiting and having your team members come into the business? Because it is truly a mathematical equation. You are not going to make your business happen by accident. We do Tupperware at Champion Enterprises. We make money on purpose. We plan out, it's engineered, it's designed because your business can never outgrow your imagination, and imagination is the preview of your coming attractions. So everything that comes from your mouth can be very true. So if you're going to say, I can't recruit, you're 100% right. If you're going to say, I'm really good at recruiting, I recruit all the time, you're 100% right. So whatever you're saying and whatever you're thinking is 100% right. All right. So I want to look at the chat real quick before we move on. And if I can find that chat and see who put what in the chat about scares them for recruiting. I never want to come across as pushy. Absolutely. You're not pushy. When you're offering the opportunity, it's not a pushy thing. It's a timing thing. It's what scares me is having them.
Because
Okay.
I forgot I had a meeting, but I'm
Okay. What scares me about having the mindset is okay, Haley says, what scares me is them having the mindset that it's about me, right? I'm so passionate about this. I want them to feel the same. Oh, Haley, I agree. I'm very passionate about Tupperware as well. And honestly, I have to tell you, there are times where I felt like I probably, not everybody likes me. It's okay. I am who I am. And I don't care if people don't like me anymore, but I do want to care that people know that I'm sincere. And so, absolutely be sincere, be real, and just talk from the heart. If you love a movie, we're all born to sell. We have sold all our lives. You go to a movie, you tell your sister and your cousin, and they both go. You go to, you buy a new shampoo and you love it. You tell your girlfriends at work, and um, you tell your girlfriends at work, and they buy the same shampoo. Um, AI is telling filing taxes. Andrea's iPhone. I love it. AI. Filing taxes is your friend. Let me just tell you, if you don't love filing taxes when you're selling Tupperware, you don't have the right tax person. You need to get that definitely fixed. If that's your fear, that needs to be your joy. That needs to be like, yes, I have my own business. I can have lots of great write offs. All right. Michael says, I'm scared it's not the recruiting part. I'm scared of what's going on in my life change shift to remain consistent with that person to lead that a long way. Okay. So take the monkey off your back, Michael. It is not your monkey. That is my monkey and their monkey. And we're going to help you understand that a little bit more in the next few weeks. We're going to open up where we're going to help them take responsibility of they've joined the business now and what they're going to do with it, and line that up really well for you, Michael. But remember, you cannot put their monkey on your back. That's not your monkey. Give their monkey back. Okay. All right. Anybody else have one you want to put in there? And I'm not here to fix all of these. I'm just here. That's good to hear. You're right, Michael. I will never say, I have to tell you, if somebody says to me, I couldn't because my director didn't tell me, oh, that is just like, speak to the hand. I don't want to talk to you anymore because that is like, with me, you have to take responsibility for your own actions. All of us are responsible for ourselves. If you tell me that you could have done better had you been with another company, I would say you probably lie about other things too. Because there's no way you don't get your training here at Champion. All right. And if you tell me I didn't date parties because of this or because of that, you know what? You've got to train your brain to tell you exactly what's going to build your business and not let your brain destroy your business. There's really something to be said about, the devil can see. He can see, girlfriend, when you're a girlfriend and guy friend, he can see what's up when it's about ready to have a great explosion in your life and you're going to have lead it, God, God's going to give you something great. He can see that greatness coming. And the devil will try his best to throw storms at you to make you stop and keep you from going further. And if he succeeds and you don't go through those storms and you quit, then you know what? You lost it. But if you can go through that storm, you're going to reap the benefits on the other side. And the devil sees the good coming and he'll throw those storms at you. It is it's in the challenges that we grow most in our business. And so do know that when we go through challenges like we've been through with Tupperware in the last couple of years, we've all learned more and we've all grown more. And we get to use that now to explode our business in more ways. All right. Take it away, Bonnie. Your turn.
Okay, thanks, Pam. So, recruiting is a numbers game, as Pam was talking about. So, who is ready to explode? Who wants to multiply? Put it in the chat if you are somebody who is ready to just have 2026 just go crazy. One of the tools that we have to use to help recruit is social media. How many of you have social media accounts? And how many of you have multiple social media accounts? So, you're on Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, TikTok, all the things, right? Those are your tools to reach lots of people. And then, of course, when you're out and about as well, and we're going to give you some ideas and examples on how to do both of those things, but we're really going to focus on what you can do on the social media part and reaching out to people via messaging and text, because we know that's a lot of the most common way people are reaching the masses right now. So, as we talked about earlier, selling is a skill. The more we practice, the better we get at it. We get the products in our hands, we use them, we love them, we know that they work, and that is a skill that we are building. Recruiting is all about being there at the right place at the right time, planting the seeds, and then helping people to see that we have a great opportunity for people who are interested in working their business. So, one of the things that we want to suggest to you, 10 recruiting posts or reels every single day. Now, don't shut down, don't shake your head, don't stop listening, okay? Because we're gonna break that down for you. When you do those consistent posts and follow up, you are going to start building your team. And when we talk about 10 recruiting posts or reels every day, okay, let's just talk about Facebook. You have your personal wall, you have your personal story, you have your VIP group, you have your VIP story, you have your business page, and you have your business story. There are 6 places right there to post. And you want to do a different post on each one of those outlets. And then if you go onto your Instagram account, if you're on LinkedIn, if you're on TikTok, and you have stories on those, and you have your regular posting. So you have lots of avenues of reaching people. And then the biggest thing to remember is not about just posting and praying. It's posting and following up. Every time you get a comment, a like, a heart, that is where the magic starts. It's all about following up. Every time you get a like, that's a potential conversation. Hopefully, they will respond to you, but you know what? If they don't, if they ignore you, if they say no, they were already a no. So, what do you really have to lose when you reach out to people? Every interaction matters. So when people, most of the time when we see that people get frustrated, it's because they're posting, but they're not actually following up and following through. And you will hear Nikki and Jessica and Jenny, they talk a lot about posting and then following up. I don't know that I've ever seen Jenny do one of her videos and then ignore all the comments. She does her recipes. She has people that are interacting and then she's responding. Nikki always responds. Even on the champion team post, you will see that you get responses. So you have to continue to follow up. You don't want to just post and then walk away and say, well, nobody joined my team. I can't believe nobody clicked on that link. It's all about making that connection and creating a relationship so that you can help people. And we are not trying to convince anyone to do anything. We are sharing the opportunity, giving them information, and letting them make the decision because it's not about us, it's really about them. Now, imagine that not only are you posting every single day consistently, but your friends on the team are. Your downline, your upline, your success lines, right? Everybody is. Can you imagine if everyone here on team night started consistently posting and following up? What would happen to our recruiting numbers? Would we see Pam doing the happy dance? I think so. That's where the magic happens, and it just becomes something that everyone expects. Why do we recruit? It's what we do. We share with people. We give out that information. It's part of our job to share the opportunity in Tupperware, and there's a lot of opportunity for us to get out there and engage people. Every time you hear someone say, "I thought Tupperware was out of business. I don't know anyone who sells Tupperware." That is an opportunity right there. So we want to continue to reach out to people. And the more you talk, the more confidence you're going to gain. And we're going to see that result go across the board in Champion. Every time we reach out and help someone, we are transforming another family. We're helping another dream come true. And we're just going to see lots of success from that. So, how do we do that? We are looking to bring out lots of people and join us in Tupperware. And the example in here is McDonald's. In my head, I went to the Dollar General. How many of you have a Dollar General or multiples in your neighborhood? How many Dollar Generals or McDonald's do you drive by on a day when you're out and about? Just think if we had a Tupperware leader everywhere there was a McDonald's or a Dollar General, would Champion not be the biggest number one company in the United States? And that's our goal, right? We want to be at the top. So when we start reaching out more people, we are going to start multiplying our sales force, and we're going to be able to reach all of those families. We're going to be able to sell a $25 item to every family in our neighborhood, in our county, in our general area, in our region. And when we understand that it's not about the economy, it's not about, oh, everybody's busy, it's summer, or everybody's on vacation, or, oh, the company didn't give me the product that I wanted, or that sale was really great, but it already sold out. It's not about those things. It's about focusing on what we can do and what we want to do. So, what is your goal? How many posts are you going to make? How many conversations are you going to have? Where do you want to see yourself at the end of the summer, at the end of May? We still have several days. A lot of things can happen, and we're going to show you some ideas on how to get your new team members not only in, but get them activated as well. So always think about, what system do I need to improve? What can I do to help someone else? So here's our second exercise of the evening, and we're going to reverse engineer our future. Okay, so hopefully you have paper, pencil, your phone there, wherever you like to take your notes. What do you want your monthly sales? What monthly sales do you really want for real? Not just throwing a number out there, but where would you really like to see that number be? And then divide it by, we're going to say 500. Because that's going to give you approximately the number of active recruits that you need to make that unit or team goal. Now, if your team is red hot on fire, then definitely divide it by 1,000. Because it's definitely possible. It's about how focused we are and how much we want to work and how excited and engaged we can be. And then ask yourself, how many recruiting conversations have I had in the last week? How many times have I posted? At the end of May, I want you to look back on Sunday from Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. How many recruiting conversations can you have before the end of the month? How many posts are you going to consistently make? And how many of your friends, are you reaching out to your friends? Are you encouraging them? Are you complimenting them? Hey, good job, Jenny. I saw that you made a post. Way to go, Anita. I love that post. That was really great. Reach out, support each other, give each other encouragement. And hey, nothing wrong with taking someone's post and tweaking it and making it your post. We're here to help each other, right? And then ask yourself honestly, are you hoping to grow? Or are you engineering to grow? Because we can put all the numbers out there we want to, but if we don't break it down and work the numbers, are we really passionate about that goal? Are we really focused on that goal? Or are we just having a pipe dream? So the magic begins here. Recruiting someone is just the beginning. What do we do when they say yes? And I know sometimes that was a fear. When I was new in Tupperware, I didn't want to recruit somebody because I didn't know what to tell them. I didn't know how to help them. I could barely help myself. How was I going to help someone else? So we want them to not only say yes, but we want them to get active. We want them, as soon as they sign up, we want them to go grab that email and we want them to see the welcome email and then we want them to log into their account. How many of you have had someone join the business and when you followed up with them down the road, their question was, do you know my login? I don't know how to log in, or I don't have the link. I don't even know where to go. That happens all the time to me. I don't know about you guys, but that happens to me a lot. That's the number one question. Do you know my login information? Do you know what my username is? So when we invite them in, and as soon as they get signed up, if we reach out and say, okay, have you logged into your account? Did you save that username and password that you just set up? That is your login. That is your password. Let's remind them that that's a very important key, that that's what they want to be. That's what they want to save because we don't want them just to sign up. We want them to be successful in whatever their goal is. And we want to find out, what is their goal? Did they join for the discount or did they join to make money? How many of you joined? Put in the comments if you joined for the discount or money. Let's hear from you guys. Did you join for the money or did you join for the discount? I personally joined for money, but I know a lot of people joined for the discount and they stayed not only for the friendship and the products, but they started making money as well. Want to get out of the house. There's so many different reasons why people come into the business. So we want to encourage them to come in and join team night. Get them onto our champion website. If they're not on Facebook, they can at least be on our website. They can see our YouTube channel. If they're on Facebook, they can join the champion team. We want them to be there. We want them to get them into the messenger group so that we can transform those new team members into future leaders in the business. And when they see the products, they use the products, they love the products, they're going to start selling the products and then they're going to make money and they're going to stay. So we want to bring them in. We want to invite them to a champion activity. We want to find out what their goals are. Do they want to update their pantry? Do they want to update their refrigerator? Do they want to update their freezer? Are they looking for just kind of that overall kitchen makeover? My friend Kim came in because she wanted to outfit her camper. I know my friend Sherry, she came in, she wanted to redo her pantry. So why do they want to come in? But we don't want to just stop there. We want to get them buying. They came in for the discount. If you came in for a discount, but you don't use the discount, then you just wasted your $15. And I love the $15 opportunity because then they can build their own kit and what they want, not just that product kit. Plus, they've spent $15, and I'd rather see them spend that $115, $119 on products that they need to meet their needs and help them get active. So, are they looking for their pantry? Do they have the slam and jam method where everything is thrown in there and everything's chaos and they think, oh my gosh, I hope no one opens that cabinet door because it's just a hot mess? If that's their issue, we have our modular mate solutions. We want to help them. Is their refrigerator a nightmare? They have stuff stuffed in every cavity. It's in bags, it's in containers, it is smashed. There's leftover containers, there's fruit rotting. The celery is doing the hula, the onion is in the coffin drawer, right? And nobody knows where anything is. We can really make a difference with all of our great refrigerator products. Is their freezer basically useless? Is everything just a mess in there? They can't even, identify it. They have all those UFOs, those unidentified frozen objects. Are they buying things that are on sale? What good is it to buy produce, meat, any food on sale if we don't have a system to conserve it? So that's where our fridge smarts come into play. That's where our one touch fresh containers, our basic brights, our square rounds. When you are buying something in those single-use plastics, your sour cream, your cottage cheese, your applesauce, looking at this refrigerator, there's a lot of single-use plastics in there. Those are not airtight containers. When you come home, when you open that up and you put it into our Tupperware containers, they're airtight. They are going to automatically last longer. How many of you have ever struggled with a pickle jar? You can't get it open. You know, those jars are hard to open. So if you put it into your Tupperware containers, it's easy to open and close. So we identify their area. Now let's talk about how we're going to get them active. This is one example. If they're looking for food solutions, how about our modular mates, our square rounds, our canisters? And then right now, it's a no-brainer to add the measuring cups and spoons and the quick shake. So this particular set, when they order this set, it's going to get them over their 150. The value, including shipping and tax, is $220. Consultant cost, including shipping and tax, is $145. So they've saved 33% on the set. And they're active. They've got their $25 voucher from the Ready Set Activate. And now they have all these great products to put in their kitchen and they're going to be really excited about them. Maybe there's somebody that comes in and they're like, you know what? I kind of need things for my fruits and vegetables. I need some microwave dishes. I need some good storage bowls. How about this set right here? Again, they are getting over their 150. It's a $233 value. Their cost as a new consultant, $151, and they have a 35% savings overall. See, better than their 25% discount, guys, when we are putting these sets together. This one is my favorite. This is our kitchen makeover set in my mind because you are getting new plates, new tumblers, the junior cereal bowls, a new pitcher, you're getting a fix and mix bowl, and you're getting your microwave plan over containers, along with measuring cups and spoons and the fabulous quick shake. This set is a 55% savings. Their cost, including shipping and tax, is going to be around $148. Now, those totals are going to vary based on sales tax, but it does include the shipping. But it's a $329 value for only $148. How many of you could get excited about that? And this, do you see how showing them these sets can help them not be overwhelmed? Because if I come in and I say, well, I want to overhaul my kitchen, and I know I want to do all of these areas. Well, what's the area I want to start first? If I know I need general everyday use because everything that I have is mismatched and it is destroyed and I don't have seals, you know, I have all this craziness. This is the set I'm going to want right here. Sign me up. I'm in. I'm active. Now I have my $25 voucher for my Ready Set Activate. I get these products in. I can tell my family and friends how excited I am, and I really am going to see a difference. I'm going to start taking my lunch in my Crystal Wave containers. That's going to save me money. All of a sudden, my leftovers actually taste good because I am reheating them correctly. That makes a difference in my household. That's going to get me excited to share this with other people. A freezer set, the freezer mates and our glass. Not only is the glass great for those leftovers, but it can go into the freezer as well. So someone who is looking to do a freezer makeover, maybe they want to try our glass and get our fabulous freezer mates. A 31% savings on this set right here. So how many of you have picked a set that you would go for if you were a new team member? Let us know in the chat. Which one do you like best? So as we get people excited about the products, and remember those posts, we're going to be doing all of these different posts. We want to create a vision of how Tupperware can come in and be the vehicle to get them to their dreams. Tupperware is not for everyone, but it is for everyone to try. Absolutely everyone to try. And as they are watching
So one of the nurses helping out, Miss Felicia.
they might
She
see
should be ready
that
to go there
they
to
have
get
a
the
bigger
information, but you can call me
vision
soon
of what
as
could happen.
Yeah, we can start.
Maybe they're going to realize they can overhaul their kitchen and get organized. Maybe they see that, oh my gosh, I maybe could take my kids on a real vacation this year. Or maybe this is the year that we're going to get new carpet in the living room. Helping them to see that Tupperware is the place to be to help them to get to that vision could really make a huge difference for them and their family. So we want to reach out to our friends and follow up and get them excited about the possibility of Tupperware. And remember, whatever they come in for, we're okay. If they're looking for flexibility, extra money, they want to pay off a debt, they want to just be around happy people, this is the place for them. Now, we talked at the beginning about 10 posts a day. And if you went, oh my gosh, what in the world am I going to talk about? Well, here's a list of 75 reasons people would love to might want to open their Tupperware business. They might want to be their own business owner. Everything from free self-development training. How many of you have learned so many life skills from Tupperware? We're always talking about the vision and the goal and being positive. Those are life skills. How many of you love when we have a new recipe or you learn about the correct way to, I don't know, make mayonnaise so that it's healthier for your family? How many of you love getting those tips and tricks? Tupperware really has a lot of opportunities for people, not just how to, sell a modular mate and how to keep their strawberries fresher longer, but we're actually here to enlighten, educate, and empower men and women and their families across the globe. Develop a business at your own speed. Promote when you want to promote. Work where you want to work. These are 75 different ideas to use to do your posts. And we're going to post all of these ideas later. Now, there's lots and lots of memes out there, guys. There are the memes on Facebook. There are memes from Tupperware. If you just go to the Facebook search, you can put in Tupperware recruiting and you will get all kinds of things to pop up. You can also go to your My Office and log in, and from the homepage, click on the Knowledge Center, and from the Knowledge Center, you go into the Sales Success Toolkit, and there's a folder called Opportunity Hub, and there's all kinds of social media assets there, including the Tupperware memes for the current kit and reaching out to people. So if you don't know where to find these things, here's a couple of examples for you. And again, I'm going to post a lot of these after team night so that you can see all of these slides. So exercise number 3, follow up. So you want to think about every week, how many people left reactions, likes, comments, viewed your stories, and they never heard back from you. So what could you say to them? How do you follow up? When someone likes your post, what are you supposed to say? Here's some examples. What did you like most about this post? Thanks for liking my post. Was there something that struck you? Are you looking for any extra income right now? Have you ever thought of doing what I do? What are the words that just roll off of your tongue? Remember, recruiting is not about persuading someone. It's about recognizing the right moment and sharing the opportunity. And when you are consistent doing that, people are going to realize that you are really working your business and that there are opportunities for everyone. If I can do this, you can do this. And they're going to feel that through your consistency and through your follow-up and joining in on all of our team activities. Now, for those of you who like to do things in person, we have the trifold, and I did a little bit of updating on this. And as you can see there, the trifold, it's so great to print this, fold it in thirds, and you are ready to go. This is great for when you are handing out those catalogs, when you are sending out your hostess packets, when someone says, hey, wow, I saw that you were recognized in the national rankings, Nikki. That is so fantastic. And she says, oh yeah, Tupperware's been really great. Have you ever thought about doing something like Tupperware? And she could give them this information. So it's just a great way to give basic information to people about our company, and it gives you some talking points. And remember, one mouth, two ears. That means we're supposed to listen more than we talk. So this is the first side, and then you have the second side that goes over more of the benefits of joining us, a little bit about the commission, and how easy it is to get started. And again, we'll be posting this document for you guys as well. So I think we are ready to send it back to Pam. Is that right, Pam?
Yes. Okay. So your actions today is your legacy tomorrow. So your visibility, it's so important that you are out there 10 times, 10 posts a day. That is not on the same, they're not the same post and they're not on the same venue. You're going to have She told you all about the different places you can go on your personal page, on your VIP page, your personal page story, your VIP page story, different posts each time. You've got 75 different things you can post about. You can go on your VIP groups, on your VIP story, your LinkedIn page, your LinkedIn story. You can go on your TikTok story, your Instagram story, all of those things, but you've got to think bigger. You've got to be visible. And once you get your systems going and you've got all these posts ready to go, just take a day and make all these posts and have them ready to go for the week. So you don't have to turn around and make them every single day. I don't want you doing them every day. I don't want you making posts every day. I want you making them all at one time, collecting them all and having them ready to go and get them out there. Postage usage is very important. Product usage, using your product and showing them how you're using your product. Follow up. If you're not following up, you're wasting your time. If you're not following up, it is so rude for people to say hello to you and you not say hello back, right? Well, that's exactly what happens when you're on social media and they like something or they say something on your post and you don't say anything back. uh, Duplication and promoting, duplicating yourself, getting more people in just like you, promoting leaders. As you promote, you can promote leaders within your team as well. We want you to be part of this 3.7 billion that we want to sell in the United States. Think big and starting small and beginning now is something we've been learned in Tupperware forever, and we use that all the time. But you know what? It's time for you to think big. I'm not talking about champion. I'm talking about you, Kathy. I'm talking about you, Jenny. I'm talking about you, Patty and Pam. You need to think big. What if you could make this really explode in your business this year? You've got such a huge opportunity. 3.7 billion. All the homes that need Tupperware. Think big, move fast, stay strong, stay loud, duplicate deeper, and stay consistent. That's what we're looking for.